Let's talk about Chelsea Football Club today. Let's start with Ganacho, the situation. According to David Einstein is saying that Chelsea have had several bids rejected for Ganacho, but there is an ongoing conversation. Chelsea wanted Ganacho, Chelsea valued him for 30 million before. Later we heard that Chelsea are valuing him for 25 million pounds. It seems as if Manchester United kept on rejecting Chelsea's proposal because it's below their expected amount. But Chelsea are still inside it. Chelsea are still into the deal, discussing with Manchester United, trying to find a solution. In fact, the general feeling is that before the end of the transfer window, Ganacho will find himself as a Chelsea player. Remember, these deals are deals that are designed to happen towards the end. If you watch from the inception of this deal, Chelsea do not really want to go out and pay Manchester United. Chelsea are waiting for the last moment, because when it gets to the last moment, you can either gain or you can also lose, because it means that if you're desperate, the other club can fleece you. If you're not desperate, the selling club could be desperate to sell. So Chelsea are waiting for the final days of transfer window for this Ganacho deal to be completed. If you ask me, I will tell you that Ganacho will likely be a Chelsea player, but we're not yet sure the amount Chelsea is going to bid. Will it be 30 million? Will it be 40 million? Manchester United wants 60 million. And from what I know that Chelsea are not interested in bidding such amount of money. So let's see what happens. When it comes to Nkunku, the reality right now is that Xavi Simons joining Chelsea will be as a result of Nkunku leaving. If Chelsea do not find solution for Nkunku, Xavi Simons will not join Chelsea. That is the status quo of what is happening right now. Remember, Nkunku was offered to Bayern. Bayern said they want Tony loan. Chelsea want a permanent transfer. Chelsea want to sell him permanently. Offered to, Leipzig wanted him, but Leipzig are not also interested in paying so much. Before, Chelsea wanted 60 million from Nkunku. Chelsea are now willing to take around 40 million pounds. Now, which club are interested in paying this? Aston Villa are interested. They are talking with Nkunku. Then Leipzig right now looks as if they are back into it. They are talking with Nkunku. Let's see who will be able to buy it. But if Nkunku did not leave Chelsea, just know that the deal to sign Xavi Simons might be jeopardized. And this is a very bad one. And you know that Xavi Simons have spent all the transfer window waiting for Chelsea, being loyal, rejecting all clubs, doing everything to join Chelsea. It would be a bad one that after this sacrifice, Chelsea do not end up signing Xavi Simons, because he could have joined Bayern Munich, he could have joined another team, he could have, do something else. But right now that he's still believing in Chelsea, I hope Chelsea will find a solution to be able to, sell Nkunku to buy Xavi Simons. When it comes to Nicholas Jackson, it's a similar situation. Bayern have now agreed personal terms and conditions with Jackson. Jackson is a player that Chelsea wants him out of the squad, but Chelsea want to sell him outrightly. In fact, Chelsea are even expecting to get maybe slightly below 80 million pounds from Jackson. Aston Villa are interested in signing Jackson. Unai Emery managed Jackson at Villarreal, but right now it seems as if there is not much movement. Even though there is a lot of clubs that are talking, there is nothing concrete for you to say that Jackson is joining this particular club. What is happening right now is that Bayern have quickly agreed personal terms and conditions, agreed salary with Jackson. They are now working with Chelsea. They are trying to do it on loan. Chelsea have said again, permanent transfer or nothing. So let's see what happens as the final days of the transfer window is getting closer. Let's see the cards Chelsea will play and the cards other club will play. For Tyreek George, AS Roma are now directly talking to Chelsea about Tyreek George. We know Tyreek George. We know what Tyreek George can be able to do. We know he's a young player. But Chelsea are willing to send him on a permanent transfer. Before, Chelsea, we are interested in doing loan. But Chelsea have only one loan position, international loan position. So they don't want to use it. They want to sell Tyreek George. They are willing to reduce the amount. But they want to add hefty sell-on clause. So assuming they sell Tyreek George for 20 million, they want to put maybe 30 or 40% sell-on clause in case Roma sells him in future. This is what Chelsea are trying to do at the moment. So Tyreek George discussing with AS Roma. Let's see whether this one will be able to materialize. For Sterling, Chelsea are willing to take at least 20 million. We saw the pictures of the owner of Chelsea visiting the game between Man U and Fulham, talking with the Fulham owner. A lot of people are thinking that Fulham are interested in signing Sterling. Chelsea are willing to sell him as low as 20 million. So Chelsea wanted to find a solution for Sterling. But the issue is not just about selling him, the salary. Salary is the issue. How many clubs are willing to pay this? So it left for us to see. Then on the other side, Chilwell. Chelsea are also willing to let Chilwell join another club on loan. But the club should have to offer or cover some of his salary. Chelsea are willing to just let him go because he cannot find another club. It's about running down his contract right now because it seems as if nobody wants to sign Chilwell. For that role, Fofana, I think he's going to find another loan position. For the Sassy, the report a few days ago is that Chelsea are close to, or Chelsea are in advanced talks to be able to send the Sassy to Bournemouth on a permanent transfer. But according to David Ornstein, Bournemouth do not really even want to buy the Sassy. They want loan. And the agreement is far from getting close. Chelsea want a permanent transfer, Bournemouth want a loan. So Chelsea are now keeping their cash, waiting, like I said before. Remember what Chelsea have done. If you're not paying for final transfer, like permanent transfer, they're not rushing into any deal. Chelsea have sold Kane Chukwuemeka, sold Viega, sold, Noni Madueke. So a lot of players have left Chelsea. So Chelsea are now saying the Sassy should join them in permanent. Let's see. So these are the updates for Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea also have the first game this weekend before the international break. Let's see what Chelsea will be able to do. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I remember the best blog for football, JC. If you need them, slide into my DM and have yours. Thank you.